Hey y'all, welcome to Latte's World. I am Latte. If you're new here, hello, welcome. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. But let's get down to business. I really hate doing videos like this, but unfortunately, it happens. I would like to give a RIP to the young lady that lost her life today. Domestic violence is real. This young lady had 2 children, and unfortunately, her and her baby father was in an on-again, off-again relationship where she had an order of protection against him since April. And today, earlier today, before 12 noon, it's crazy, he beheaded her in broad daylight. I mean, her head was under the car and her body was behind the car. When they came, they had to be, cover her up. And it's just tragic that so many young people are losing their lives to domestic violence. Oh my goodness, this story broke my heart. That's 2 children that once again lose both parents. After the situation, the male returned to the scene and he was arrested. But what does that do? Like, at that point, what does that do? This young lady is gone. These kids' mother is gone. Having a restraining order against him really didn't change the factors of her losing her life, and that seems to be the case too much. The young lady will die, and then they'll go, oh, she had an order of protection against the young man. Okay, well, within that order of protection, I do understand some young ladies, they go back. They do, so we're not going to say that that doesn't happen. But what's the next step after the order of protection? Because sometimes in situations, you'll call the police, and it's basically as if someone has to be hurt for them to actually take the situation seriously. Now, oh my goodness, if this is not serious, I don't know what is. Someone being beheaded in broad daylight. This young lady was in her early 20s. Life just starting. I mean, that's crazy. That is crazy. And then to have 2 small children on top of that. Like, they haven't even identified as of yet what he used to cut her head off. Like, do you really realize? Like, he beheaded her in broad daylight. Like, when people feel a certain type of way, why can't you just go about your business? Like, you gotta do somebody to do diligence. Like, how selfish is that? If I can't have you, can't nobody else have you? Like, people say that and they really be meaning it. R.I.P. to that young lady, and I'm so sorry to those 2 little children that have to even deal with the factors of losing their mother to something so tragic as this, because they're young now. When they get older, like, I'm so upset. Like, when they get older and they look back and they have to realize the heinous way that their mother was killed, that's crazy. So when they figuring out, not only have no mother, I have no father, and it's due to the fact that my father killed my mother. And he didn't just kill her. He slaughtered her. Like, what? No, this world is really something else right now. And mental health is real. That's why I push these videos out. Because for them to say that this man was dealing with some type of element, sickness, or this, that, and the third, that be the case in a lot of these people. People just be thinking, oh, this person. No, people be having real stuff going on up here. And then when they lash out, either they wind up hurting somebody else or hurting themselves. But by then, help is not even an option. The help factor has been taken away once the life was lost. What help can you give to replace someone's life? Once someone loses their life, it's over for that. It's over for that. Like, this year alone, just look up in your history. Google it. Google it, how many people, how many females, young females, done lost their lives and left young children behind this year due to the stupidity of either domestic violence or some bullcrap crime. Like, it's not that serious. People taking lives out here like it's nothing now. Like, a life means nothing. Like that, like that's the measurement that y'all put on life. And don't get me wrong, I've been in a situation, in a relationship, because I'm not no hypocrite. And one thing I don't do is get on this camera and lie. I've been in a situation where it's got physical. And even in some cases, I've been the initiator. But as I got older, I got wiser. And I'm just happy one of those times wasn't the last time. Because you never know what you could do for it to actually be the last time. You might not actually be intending to take a person out, but in the midst of anger, you putting your hands on somebody, you never know how that could turn out. Like they always say, it only take a second. It only take a second for some to go wrong. And once it go wrong, sometimes ain't no making it right. Ain't no making it right. When people getting them little black eyes or a scar here and there, yeah, that'll heal. But what if one of those times was your life, bro? You can't heal a taken life, a taken life, or a life that has been removed due to the factors of someone else's feelings. You felt the way, so you felt the way that strongly that it made you feel the need to take, like, the world don't deserve you no more. Like seriously, you about to be up out of here. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video. My name is Latte. This is Latte World, but we need to get this message out there. Listen, ladies, even gentlemen, if you in a relationship with somebody that can't keep their hands off their self, dealing with any type of clinical disease as far as mental illness, you need to figure out how you going to get out. Because sometimes love ain't enough to change the situation. And you have to remove yourself sometimes just to save yourself. Mentally, physically, emotionally. It's crazy. It's crazy. And love is a drug. And sometimes people choose to overdose. How you gonna take somebody out you say you love? How could you love somebody and then take them out? Like, that be the crazy part. And I had to learn that. Because if you love somebody, it's just certain things that you will not be able to do. So for me to sit here and say I love you on one end and be able to do the shit to you that I do, that is a total contradiction. Something that you love, you're going to treat to the best of your ability. Something that you love is going to be held sacred to you. Something that you love, you're going to protect and take care of. You're not going to bring harm to it. Who say they love somebody, but then make them damaged goods, bro? Like, this world, this society, the things that are being done is just off the hook at this point in time. I would never think it would be the day in my day. This is like some Roman times, some medieval times. Like when the people be off with his head. Like, what? It is crazy. But this is Latte, coming to you from Latte's World. And I am out. Love those that sometimes don't even love themselves.
Latte's World. Hey, hey.